Hey everyone, and welcome back finally to Chicago After Dark. I know we've been a little inconsistent with scheduling, but we're here. We're gonna do this party, and we're gonna move the plot along. It's great. Javante will be here with us at some point. He is dealing with IRL stuff, but before we jump into a recap of what happened last time, especially to catch not just you up, but also Luke up, who was not here last session, let's jump into introductions. So introduce who you are, your pronouns, your character name, character pronouns, and your clan. And we will start with Luke.
Hey, my name is Luke. My pronouns are he, him, and so are my characters. His name is Lawrence. He is a Malkavian. And as I always say, the most normal one you've ever met.
I don't know if that's. I think in this group, maybe
hmm
not overall.
He's put together and it's all fine.
Sure.
I
Adrian.
agree. Hi, I'm uh I'm Adrian. My pronouns are he, any. My character Oscar Jimenez, aka Oz, is he, him. And yeah, I'm Ruha, and
You
I'm
sure
really
are.
new to this thing. I'm very green, and I got taken. And I think I was kind of having probably a mental breakdown last session because I was just like, someone's gonna die tonight, and just telling people. So
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
yeah, you did go into this having Lawrence's prophecy, but then also met like the second most important person in the whole party. It's probably
mm-hmm.
fine.
Yeah, so everything's gonna be
It'll be
a-okay.
fine. Gem.
Hi, I'm Jem. You can find me everywhere at Imaginative. My pronouns are she, her. And I play Cricket, um the kawaii scaredy cat gang girl. And her pronouns are she, her as well.
Perfect. And of course, I am Paige. My pronouns are she, her, and I'll be playing everyone else. So last session, Luke's character Lawrence was pulled away by the Baron Jane Taylor to help accompany them upstairs to talk to the prince and some of the council up there. So Zai stepped in, helped Cricket get through their freakout. I believe they compelled you, actually, if I remember correctly, to get you out of that before you guys moved on to find Oscar, who was also slightly in a little bit of a panic after quite right meeting the seneschal of the whole Elysium. So perfectly understandable. And learning that he was snacking on the granddaughter of her very regularly. But yeah, you guys caught up with Zai. The three of you kind of caught up with everything that was going on. Um, Zai did a favor and called a Kevin Jesse to get a favor in exchange for helping with Bunny, who you guys escorted out of the party after he had went over and grabbed her from Lucas after a very brief exchange with him. You guys headed outside and kind of chilled outside the stadium for a little bit, getting your composure, um, making sure Bunny was okay, kind of hearing part of her story. And then before heading back in, Zai had a little snack on Cricket before we went back into the party. Totally normal thing to do between kindred, for sure. But as you guys were heading back in after all the wonderful RP we had last session, and Bunny had headed off ahead of you guys, the hallways leading back into the party went pitch black, even to those of you who had extra sight. And Oscar felt a role and was compelled and taken by an unknown source. And that was the last thing we saw before the session ended. But while all of that was going on, we're going to cut walking away from Cricket and heading upstairs to Lawrence and Jane. Sorry I had to pull you away. I kind of need at least one of you with me. Um, just for propriety's sake, I guess. She wants to meet with me to go over some stuff and wanted one of my coterie with me.
All right. Do you know what we're meeting about, or are we just sort of walking into this?
I think we're just checking in. I haven't talked to Carmen in a second, and I know she's kind of dealing with all of everything here, with all the people coming out of the state, as well as Marcus and his ilk are in town. It's a lot going on right now.
Right. Which is sort of why I was wondering why they were in- invited in the first place, but cool. Sure.
Hopefully, we'll find out when we get here. Just don't speak unless spoken to,
No problem.
and don't. You'll be fine. You're the most level-headed of the rest of your friends. This should probably be fine.
Right.
But yeah, she leads you up, pretty much up to where the stadium seating is, and takes you up to like where the private boxes would be if this was set up for a sports game. And there are two burly kindred on either side of the door who just, as they see Jane, they just kind of nod and step aside. And you guys walk into a little half thrown together light throne type setup. She's just put like a really cushy chair off to the side looking over the party. You see the prince, Carmen Davis, who appears to be in her mid 20s. Scottish woman, so typical like long red hair, more pale skin. Accompanying her are uh, the seneschal that we were mentioned earlier, Gabriela Montez, who's taken her place back up here, as well as the keeper of Elysium, Christopher Smith, who is mid 40s appearance, white man, um, Ventru, so suit done up to the nines, pretty much. But the three of them are in discussion as you enter the room, and the doors are shut behind you. You see Jane just like lower into like a slight bow, and then move up to take a seat in front of the three of them. Well, Carmen, long time no see. Loving the party. Gabriella, Chris, nice to see you as well. Have you guys met Lawrence here? I can't say we have. Nice to meet you. Lawrence, was it?
Lawrence
Carmen,
Hill.
and she just like holds out a hand like this.
I bow so deeply and professionally and take her hand.
Nice to meet one of the coterie we assigned to you, Jane. How's it going with all that? No problems. The rest of them are exploring the party and having fun. First Elysium and all, you know. Very strange Elysium too. Why the extra attendance? Well, and both of you can speak freely. We're not holding court at the moment. We have heard some rumblings in the city. There seems to be a spike in magic, and not just the normal Tremere bullshit that myself and others get up to, but there's strong blood magic leaking into the city. Don't know if you're a man of the cloth. Have you picked up anything, Lawrence?
In regards to all the
You
people you've
seen anything strange coming in?
have I?
I mean, you've had more people coming in for shelter lately than normal. Probably like an extra 50% of people like coming in to stay for the night and get food, which is a massive spike. So you guys have been scrambling a little bit to get resources, make sure there's enough spots, all that kind of stuff.
Well, we've been awful busy down at the church. There have been more people needing our services than I'm particularly used to. I can't always say what that's connected to. It's could be the season or could be the human economy, which I can't say I'm always paying a lot of attention to. So, but the timing seems like, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
it
that's
seems coincidental. Get more people are trying to get off the streets. I mean, even the most nearsighted mortal will sense something's off. So it makes a lot of sense. Well, we don't want to keep either of you too long. Marcus is going to be heading up here soon. his pack. I don't even know where they're at. They're scattered around, keeping watch or something. I don't know. I don't keep track of dogs. Um, but hopefully this will be an easy conversation and we'll keep our little neutrality while we are able to investigate this. And right as she's talking, there's a large knock on the door, and Marcus is led into the room. Oh, sorry to interrupt. Think I saw one of your friends down there kind of panicking, and he gestures to you, Lawrence.
Right, I imagine it's under control.
Yeah, I had to lend kid a shirt, kind of new to this whole vibe. At least that's what I got.
It's many of our first Elysium, and can't say any of this has been usual, in my point of view.
Fair enough. Marcus, grab a seat. Lawrence, it was so great to meet you. If you would excuse us, Jane, we need you to stay back though, however. Fair enough. I'll find you later. Go find the others, see what they're up to.
Right,
I might be up here for a while.
right. Do you want us to wait for you?
Yeah, don't leave the party without me tonight.
All right.
But yeah, just try to have fun. I'll find you guys at least somewhat in like maybe an hour or two once we get through this. And she just gestures to Marcus and Carmen across from each other.
All right. I suppose let us know if you need anything until then.
Well, do.
All right. Uh, good night, everybody. I'll take my leave.
Yeah, you start to make your way back into the party, and as you do so, and you get to like the bottom of this area, still kind of in sight of the party, but not back to where like the main hallway. You see a slumped over Oscar, just like against the hallway wall, like three gashes on his neck, and he's dripping blood down his chest, but
He's
seems to be like half asleep.
okay. Yeah, I go right up to him and I'm like take his face in my hands and I'm like turning him toward me. What is happening to you?
Oh, um, I just got this shirt.
I don't care about the shirt. What attacked you?
Uh, I don't know. Someone was supposed to die. I thought it was gonna be me. Did you die? Are we dead? Again? Do we get an afterlife?
I've only died the first time. What is happening to you? What has happened in this hallway?
I look around for Cricket and
Last thing you remember was walking back into the arena with the two of them, and they just woke up here to Lawrence in a completely different part of the arena.
yeah. Man, I don't know or anything. Like uh I got a target on my back. I don't know if you were there for that. You weren't there for that. I was
What on earth have you done to have a target on your back?
wow, just drinking like everyone else except consensually, except
Oh,
apparently. Um her name Constanelia. J- j- some bigwig daughter or granddaughter, some sort of lineage I've been feeding off. Just to be straight up about this.
and did you know that?
Well, no, of course not. I mean, I don't know anything, so it's hard for me to know anything.
I agree with that, but sure. How did you get here?
Don't know. I was out front. I walked into the arena. Boop, here I am. Was I supposed to be re-invited? Because I thought like if I had the invite, I'd be okay.
So give me intelligence and awareness.
Okay. Um, oh God, I forgot I'm really hungry for some reason. Okay.
That's probably fine. Already
uh,
had one bestial failure in this campaign. It's probably okay.
it is fine. I got 3 successes.
Cool. As you're kind of looking over the scene and trying to piece together how Oscar even got here, the thing that's really weird is sticking out to you is with how much he's bleeding. There should be like a trail from like him coming in here, but it just seems like he was just appeared there. Like there's no trail leading from any direction. There's just like a dried puddle from where he's been sitting for who knows how long. At least since you've been upstairs.
Okay.
Sometime in that time frame from when you went up to when you came back down. When you've been up there for probably a good 30, 40 minutes.
Okay. I would like to do Scry the Soul on him, which
Okay,
is a
what
bad
is
idea with me being as hungry as I am. But
go ahead. What does that do?
okay, so
Shake.
I need to make a rouse check to see if I get any hungrier.
That's
I don't. Thank goodness. Okay, so I get to make an intelligence plus aspects check versus his composure plus subterfuge. I guess if he's choosing to resist it, I don't know. And then it lets me ask a question up to
I
an.
mean, I guess it depends on whether you're letting Oscar know what you're doing. Because if he doesn't know what you're doing, I think
Yeah.
he would inherently resist
Yeah.
it.
All right, I might be able to sense what's going on with you if you let me.
Sure.
If you let me
Yeah.
ask.
How
All right.
bad do I look? Does it look really bad? Also, should I take more? Should I take some HP down?
Yeah, go ahead and add two superficial.
Okay.
Got intelligence plus aspects. I've really got to find something to eat soon.
I mean, there's plenty of blood at the party. You just gotta get back in there.
I rolled really good actually. I got four successes.
Yay! Yeah, I don't. I just let you.
Yeah, so
So,
what are you asking?
the first thing I would love to ask is, because there's a list of things I can ask about, like
Mhm.
ideas. And one of them is whether the subject is under the influence of blood sorcery or other magic.
You feel lingering dominance related magic. Someone had controlled them and probably blocked out the memory of whatever they did while they were under control.
Uh, all right. um,
How many
uh,
successes did you have?
I rolled four on five dice.
You also notice a faint link from him to you, as well as the two other links into the party.
Right. And is there like, because this is similar to like aura perception or anything, can I get anything off of those links? Like what? I
You
don't
guys
know.
were involved in something together magical that's potent enough that it still lingers on the four of you.
Ugh. All right. Okay, I'll take that for my four successes because it's significant. All right. I think somebody's controlled you, and wiped your memory.
Oh, fuck! I hate that. Is this all my blood?
Sure looks like it.
It looks like someone fed on him at the end of whatever very
Somebody,
fast. Like they
somebody,
probably were in a hurry. That's why there's so much damage.
Oh,
somebody's been drinking off of you and wiped your
fuck.
memory. Do you remember anybody you ran into who's looking at you funny or coming your way?
I talked to some sort of wolf guy or a big guy, and then in the bathroom, and then the big wig, and then yeah, everybody else who's a vampire trying to not get each other killed. So yeah, we have our work cut out for us.
All right. Um. All right. Can you get yourself healed up before we try to find you a new shirt so you don't get that one gross too?
I mean, Miss Monsieur, like I don't, are they here? Are they around me? Like, do I need to go get some blood? Like, or what do I need to do to heal?
I mean, you can get hunger taken care of. To heal, you're gonna need time outside of the party, though.
Hmm.
Healing takes a little more time.
I guess I go to another bathroom and just say, God damn it. And just clean myself up again.
Head back to the locker rooms again to steal someone's
Yes.
clothing.
Yes.
This time, the only shirt you're able to find is like a women's basketball jersey from the Chicago team.
Mhm.
From their center, it's the only one that can like kind of fit your frame. It's still very tight, but you have just a basketball jersey and t-shirt on.
Uh, Fuck it.
Right.
Why not?
How big is Oscar? Are you like built? I don't know how
I'm
I don't
I'm
know size
I'm
comparison.
I'm pretty built, at least how I built Oscar. So
Right.
I gave himself like lethal body, prowess, resilience.
All right,
Like
never mind. I was gonna like give you a code or something, but I'm just kind of a little guy, so I don't know if my stuff's gonna fit you.
I just tight.
Fine. They're wearing Camila Cardoso's uniforms, and she's like 6'7", so it's fine.
That's kind of baggy on me, but like it would run long. It does run long. It just kind of I fill it out lengthwise, the base wise.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so this is not up to par, but we'll deal with that when we can.
Right.
Hey, let's go find the others, unless they've also been jumped for their blood.
Yeah, you
If you've
guys
all been jumped for your blood, there are bigger problems going on in this Elysium.
you guys head back into the party, and as you're looking around, you can't find Zai, but you do find Cricket kind of just like going through the crowd looking for you. But how does Cricket try to search for the two of these guys? Zai had immediately split off from you as soon as you came into the room to look on his own.
So when Oscar disappeared, the lights came back on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Um, the second she realized that Oscar was not there and that everything seems like it's going back to normal, um, Cricket's gonna use her like sense of smell, sense of hearing, to go back into the party and try to like duck really low and
Hmm.
search for people, but like search for Oscar, but like dipping through people, scooting in, but like she's short, so just
Yeah. As
swimming
you're going through the
through the
party
crowd.
and you're trying to follow the scent, and like really you're only kind of picking up on the trail that you guys took outside at the first. And you're heading to the party, you're going through people trying to pick up on the scent, and then kind of after a while, it just like his scent reappears, which is really weird because you usually know that like anyone that you're familiar enough, you kind of track their scent pretty regularly from where they're going. But there seems to be like a dead space where his scent was just gone, and now it's reappeared again. And as you track that scent, you do look up to see him and Lawrence coming in. Him looking a lot more pale and in a basketball jersey.
I'm gonna scamper over to him and be like, "Are you okay? What happened?"
I got really into the Chicago Sky real fast. No, I got jumped. Sorry. I'm trying to cope with my almost murder with humor. My apologies.
You disappeared, and the lights came back on, and there's a lot of weird things happening here.
Will say that I am definitely in danger.
You play basketball?
I do. I should, but I don't think it'd be fair. And I like look for someone with like a blood, just some sort of blood to just
I mean, there's
take.
plenty of waiters and waitresses just carrying like what looks like wine glasses, but it's obviously not wine
Yeah.
around. Each of you can take if you would like.
Just,
Please.
I grab the whole disc from them real quick, and I just start trying to
Yeah, you
get things
guys.
done.
I kind of grab one
Yeah,
out of there as you go.
Yeah.
yeah. If you have any hunger above one, you can slate one block of hunger, but it
Yep.
won't get you back to zero.
Yeah. Oh, Kind of wish it had the same effect. I can
But
still taste liquor, but not the same.
Yeah, Lawrence and Kurt, you do notice that the wound is stopped bleeding, but it is still like fresh, weirdly enough. Like it's not even attempting to heal or scab over or anything. It's like it was just done.
can I look at the wound? I want to see if it's like claws or like nails or.
It looks like someone like tore into his shoulder with their hand and then just fed from the wound itself.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I like try my best. I'm like, I don't know how this works, and try to push it back into place.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's weird. Like you would usually start at least healing a little bit by now, even if you need time to do so. But for some reason, this wound is just refusing to shut.
Damn.
It's weirdly enough stops bleeding, but it's not. It still looks like it was just done.
Do you
Hmm.
do you have enemies?
I do. I do. Found them out today. Sorry, this is
Oh,
all throwing up on the whole. This is all just coming up right now. Not throwing up. That's. Anyways,
yeah.
I think I've definitely stepped on some toes, and I've definitely made some enemies, and I've definitely just whacked my tongue a little too much, and I just. This is just so complicated and different and weird, and I wasn't ready. And I don't know, just like life, on death, yeah, you'll keep learning things and figuring things out, and this little feels a little bit more volatile than that, though.
What?
Are you very drunk?
I think it's a mix of the drinking, the almost dying, and figuring out I'm on someone's list.
Right. Okay.
I used to be a people pleaser.
You're not now?
I don't know if I should anymore. I think I've made a bit of a mess, so I gotta figure this out.
It kind of seems like you should be trying to please somebody before more of this is going on.
Mm, what?
Whose list are you on?
Uh, hey Paige, what was her name again?
The
Teresa.
seneschal Gabriella Montez is the one you met. That's the grandmother of the girl you were feeding on.
Shaw Gabrielle. Seneschal Gabriella is the person I've pissed off,
The
apparently.
seneschal?
Yeah, Seneschal.
I was just I was just in a room with her and she didn't say anything about it.
Well, I will tell you that they told me about it. So don't you worry about missing it. I will tell you again. I am on their list.
All right. All right. Why don't you go ahead and tell me all about it then? What? So this is whose child you've been feeding off of?
There's a whole like a vampire fan club, it seems like that they're like,
Yeah,
oh
you're
my gosh.
popular, you were saying.
You're popular?
I
Vampire fan club.
yeah. Like they're like they it was a rotation of people that I was feeding off of consensually because I don't the whole like jumping people it wasn't in my I felt weird about it. So I was just like, okay, hey, I met some people and then we're like, hey, this is crazy and I want to drink your blood and things like that. And then it got like I didn't want to feed off the same person over and over because I didn't want to kind of like overdo it or become dependent. So I found a few others. And then I had a rotation, a whole bracket, a list of people. That way I could give them time to replenish their blood because similar to blood banks, you can only like do the blood thing like twice a month. So like I was like being considerate and I was doing all this work to make sure that everyone was okay and that I didn't harm anyone in that manner. And instead they become a dependency of me alleviating them from blood
Right.
and as well as them just kind of having actual illness because they have too much blood, because I guess their body is reacting in a way where they need to be kind of there's a better,
Exsanguinated.
yeah,
Right.
thank you. Um, and one of them have to be the granddaughter of the seneschal,
Right.
And they have patches.
and they have
They have
matching.
patches.
They've got merch.
Yeah.
They all know each other.
Yes, they know each other.
Oscar, you say you're trying to do the right thing, right? You're trying
Well,
trying to
yeah.
right. And you think I'm a decent man, right? You think I try to do the right thing,
I mean, I've
right?
been too worked up on my own thing to even consider that, but I'm
Sure,
gonna assume
sure. I'm
yes.
just giving you an example of somebody who's not jumping people in alleys. I still don't tell people that I'm a vampire. They come to my church, I help them out. I take a little bit of their blood. It's a mutual relationship.
Like an
I
IV
don't
thing, or like you just bite them kind of
just
thing.
sort of more of the Biden.
Okay,
We
okay.
cut to the chase here. There are ways to get around just saying sort of I'm a vampire and I need to eat your
It's kind of like the opening line from most movies. So like I didn't have anybody to kind of teach me the first stuff. So
A
right.
lot of us didn't.
I totally agree. I'm right there with you. I just think that this is crazy and I can see why you're in the situation you're in and would love to help you look for an alternative of any kind.
yeah, but what do I do now? I mean, like in my mind, it's like, oh, I don't want to do this, but do we just kill them all? Like I don't like what do I can't even do that anymore because they're
It,
connected to the seneschal. Like I don't.
oh,
I, well, I hesitate to kill them all. Let's start there. That seems a little harsh.
I know. I just what's the alternative? No more. And then they just out me. Like
Yeah, all right. How long have you been feeding on these people on the same group?
hmm, months.
Months. Right. So you know them pretty well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You probably know something about any of them.
I damn. Was I kind of like a hit it and quit it kind of guy with their blood? Jesus, I didn't think I was like that. I know a little bit about a couple of them.
Right. So what I would do if I were you is learn a little bit more about all of them.
Okay.
And then if they're going to start going around telling people you're a vampire, you can start going around telling people what they have on them, which could be just about anything.
Okay.
So when
uh,
you quit it this time and quit it for real, I hope you can make it a clean break.
Okay. Okay.
That's just my advice. That's just the first thing that comes to mind. If you're trying to not get mixed up with people more than you are.
Yeah.
I kind of think you're worried about the wrong thing right now because you just got attacked. And it's not from your your snacks grandma because your snacks grandma was with Lawrence.
Right. And I'm really confused about her not saying anything because I know she knew that we are in the same coterie because that's what the whole business was about.
So that
Yeah.
means the person that attacked you is still around us, and you're being very calm for that.
This is why I asked him if he was drunk. I'm going to be honest. It's kind of this whole impression he's
Uh,
giving off.
it's not, it's more like helplessness than anything. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, what do I start accusing people? Someone attacked me. I feel like people just, there's like a pecking order and I don't understand it yet.
There
And I
is a
am,
pecking order.
yeah, I know. And what do I do? I'm at the
There
bottom.
is a pecking order and there are rules. And one of those rules is you do not attack people in this place.
Oh,
So if you can call out that somebody's breaking the rules, the
okay.
pecking order starts to get a little more shaky.
Okay. Well, I
You can start moving up in that order, is what I'm saying.
okay. But like I just don't. They wiped my memory. Like I don't know if it's even like. Do I recover that? Do I just does it come back or is it gone for like what kind of uh, stuff is going on?
Hmm. Might not be able to get it back. Would it be crazy to try for premonition and try to get what we're missing here? Do I need to let's try it.
You're my favorite plot
Uh,
device, Luke.
uh,
Why we play Malkavians, right?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead and use
I'm rolling
your
a rouse check
ability.
rolling a rouse check to prompt it. And I succeed. I do not get hungrier. So yeah, this one's the really vague one. I can roll resolve plus aspects to kind of tell you how much to give me, basically.
Okay.
Um, well, there we go. That is oh, there's a crit in there, so
ooh.
that I think comes out to. Does it double both of the dice for a crit,
So
or
it
how,
adds two.
adds two? So that makes that
Yeah,
six.
so those two successes become four successes on top
Yeah,
of whatever else you have. So six
so
total.
total six.
Okay. What are you specifically trying to look into when you're trying to trigger this premonition? Like, what specific thing do you have in your mind while you're doing this?
So he's talking about what he what he lost,
Mm-hmm.
right? I reach out and I put my hand, like my palm on his head, like I am exercising this man, and I try to find what's been taken from him, that memory blip.
Cool. You reach in and immediately, almost falling over, your eyes go white and your head snaps back. And you
Oh, not again.
first, before you even go to the party, you feel that bond again between the four of you. You
Mhm.
feel it very strongly in front of you, obviously, because these two are right next to you. But you also feel Zai like somewhere deeper in the party. And as you're kind of going along those lines and trying to trace it back to Oscar to figure out what happened, you see Oscar up in the top box in Carmen's room, where it was before you went up there, before like some time frame before you went up there, before like the discussion and you led back down. The room was empty as you, and you could even hear in the distance Jane and uh, you talk, and you can hear Carmen and them in the other room getting set up and then getting ready to head over. But you see Oscar go into the room and draw a bunch of blood runes around the base of the window that overlooks the party. And then, right as they were entering the room, you see a shadow pull Oscar away and then drop him, feed, and leave right as you were stumbling out in the hallway.
A shadow?
Yep, shadowy figure. It wasn't enough to do it. It's almost like they were cloaking themselves from being seen, even to your premonition. Something, some type of maybe obfuscation or blood magic or something was like disguising them, even in your vision. And as you are pulled deeper into this, you get flashes again of that ritual with the four of you that you had a vision of. These robed cult like figures surrounding the four of you as you guys returned, which is not what any of you recollect at all. Before then, connecting that as you see them weave a familiar mind magic over the four of you, which is what they also did to cover up Oscar's memories just now. It seems like it's the same people from that ritual as the same people who just controlled Oscar. And you think that's maybe how they planted in the memories you four have of how you were turned, as opposed to what actually happened.
Right. Okay. And, I like snap back forward, and I'm like, right, you're somebody made you put some runes in the prince's office where she's up there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the same people who did. I told you about whatever I saw about all of us getting turned into what we are. That I still can't. I believe everything I see in my what the Lord gives me is real, but sometimes
That's
it's a
crazy.
it's
That's
a
crazy.
message. I don't find it crazy at all. The sometimes the messages are a little bit up to interpretation, right? So I try to say it's up to interpretation. Less and less feeling that way. Whatever magic has been messing with our minds this far is what's getting you right now.
Mm. Are we okay? So we've all been touched by this magic in some way, and we don't really know what's actually happening. Is that what you're saying?
As far as I can tell, and we are all connected by some sort of force. And when I say that, I'm not this time I'm talking about the Lord and faith. I mean some sort of magic blood something. I think we need to tell the prince about whatever this is
Why the prince?
because it's in the room where she's in. Whatever rooms he left, somebody's trying to get her. Somebody's using you. Somebody's using us to get her. And I'd rather not be caught in the middle of whatever shadow ate your blood and the prince of the city.
And Lawrence, as you're talking, you're gesturing back and forth, and pretty much the way you came from, you do see Jane entering the party again with the seneschal and with the keeper, but no Prince or Marcus.
Huh.
And Jane looks around and makes a beeline to the three of you.
Yeah, I think I'm
Hey,
still going. Like, I'm still, and then it
what
be caught.
is going on here? And she just looks at Oscar.
I can't keep a clean shirt to save my life.
I see that. Why are you in a bat? Why? I don't. The prince is still up there talking to Marcus.
Go
They
Sky.
were arguing when I left, and they demanded to be alone. So who knows how long they're going to be up there. Um, I think I saw Zai was talking to Kevin when I came down, so I'm gonna let them. Kevin kind of creeps me out, so I'll let them deal with that. But
Somebody is using
what is
Oscar to try to get to the prince.
Yeah.
I came out and he's
get to
missing
the
memories.
prince?
I don't know. I came out and he was missing memories. I
Got
asked for
attacked.
him. I pulled him, and he was up in there where the prince is, putting blood runes down. And Oscar does not know blood magic.
Wait, hold on. She's like looking around. You guys are still like in the party. She's like, let's.
Lawrence is being loud and annoying.
Yeah, she's just gonna grab your shoulder and just like lead you guys to the tables, like off the floor. Okay, obviously some shit's going on. What? Catch me up. What? Give me the cliff notes. What's going on?
That is the Cliff Notes. Somebody has taken his memories.
Someone controlled Oster to try to target Carmen. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know who else
They
they could have tried to
abducted him
target.
in the
Abducted him.
dark. Yeah. They attacked us, Oscar, Zai, and I in the dark, and then Oscar was gone. And now Lawrence is saying that Oscar wrote blood magic.
She like leans over and just like puts a finger in the collar of your jersey and pulls it so she can see the wound. Ooh, that's heavy blood
Infected.
magic. What the
Oh,
No, it's being purposely kept open. That's I'm not as familiar with magic. That's not my domain, but from what I've seen, yeah, someone's marked you.
marked me. Like
Yeah, to
for like
make
dad
you
or like a mate.
to make you not a mate.
I was
To
really hoping.
that's a that's more of a Garo thing. You know what?
I don't think even they do that. I don't know.
I
He
don't.
just
I think that's just a thing. Yeah, I don't know. Um, march you so that they could keep track of you. Whoever did this now, we're gonna need to get rid of that as soon as possible.
Like my whole arm.
No,
Is
just the magic around the
Oh,
wound so it
okay.
can heal.
is this tied to the hotel room?
The hotel room.
Oh,
Oh,
we got blown up.
sorry, it's been a week. I don't see how it
Yeah.
could be. I assumed that was just like a power play with everyone moving into the city. That just kind of
Not bullet.
happens when all this political shit happens.
That right. The cricket's right. There was blood magic there too. They were riding on the walls and sending
Maybe
messages.
it was you, Oscar.
wait. Oh, yeah, that it is true. I do keep getting my memories wiped, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Buddy.
I don't know what's
detox.
real anymore.
I have some Tremere contacts. We
That's
can
the
try
sorry,
to
buddy.
get a cleansing ritual or something another put together for you. But when you get to this party, um, I don't know how long this is gonna go for. The last Elysium lasted until almost daytime. It was a very cut
Oh,
to get back to our places before the sun came up. But with their argument, who knows? I don't even know what they're negotiating at this point. It seems to me more of a pissing contest than anything else.
should we interrupt considering someone's
I
targeting the prince?
I don't think we can get back in that room right now, to be fair, without immediately pissing both of them off and the matter what's going on in there. So we're gonna have to just wait for a moment. Keep an eye on Gabriella whenever she heads back up there. Hopefully that means it should be good for us to head up, but hopefully we can figure something out here soon. And as she's saying that, you guys all hear glass shatter as you look up to the top box. The window pane has completely been shattered. You see Marcus and Jane like standing next to each other, almost like stiff, facing out over everybody before they both plummet out of the box onto the ground of the floor. And as people start to scream and rush around, you see some of the pack just fucking bolt towards Marcus while Gabriella and Chris and some of the other Primogens nearby start to go around them before you start hearing people scream, "Oh my god, they're dead!" And then people are just starting to run and panic, and everything's going on as Elysium's going into chaos. And that is where we are going to take our break.
Wow.
We're going to take probably like 25-minute break, a little bit longer, just to give Javante time to get back. And then we will get into the fallout of the prince and the pack leader just being murdered in the middle of Elysium.
Is he the pack leader or the sept leader? Not to
He
be
is
aware.
the pack leader of all the Garo in Chicago.
Dang.
Okay.
He's the equivalent of Carmen in Chicago.
Yeah, he'd be the like sept alpha. That's not good.
Yep. Yep. And at that, we'll see you guys soon. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Chicago After Dark. As I move the captions over because we're in a different overlay now, it's fine. Don't pay attention to the edits on the screen. But we have a
Whoa.
Javante. Javante is now with us. We have our full crew back for the first time in weeks. But Javante, you didn't miss much. I did only just killed the two most important people in Chicago right now. It's fine. But as we get back to the party, as Carmen and Marcus hit the floor of the ball, and people are panicking, and the leadership are all surrounding the bodies. They're already trying to clear people out. Jane grabs the three of you and starts rushing over there. As you guys see, Zai is also running over to you with Kevin from their conversation. And yeah, you guys all arrive. All the Primogens, the pack members have immediately grabbed Marcus and moved him off to the side, away from all the kindred. Um, but yeah, all the Primogens, the Seneschal, all like the council, as well as Jane, and you guys have all surrounded it. Um, there are no visible marks on either one of them, but it is quite easily to see that Carmen is dead. um,
Oscar,
Oh, cricket.
we should go up to the room.
no, don't. It's not even worth it at this point. Obviously, something happened.
So we should go up there and try to find out what happened.
Catch him! Catch him!
I think, and they actually look up, and you see that there's already some like kindred up there searching. No one important, but they've already sent some people. There's people up there combing through the room at the moment. As you can see, I think Gabrielle's already sent the people up there. We'll try to get in soon, but we need to regroup. I'm going to try to talk to some of them. You guys feel free to just stay put. And James frantically hurries over to Gabriella and Chris and pulls them to the side and just starts frantically talking to the two of them.
Okay, so
We have had a strange half hour. It seems like
Yeah, we have.
it seems like Oscar was controlled in some way and was put in. I abruptly look around to remember we're in the middle of a room. He was put in blood magic kind of like runes or sigils up in that room, and he doesn't remember it. And whatever kind of magic was doing that is what's fucking with all of us. Lawrence curses for like the first time ever, and is I don't know who's doing it because I couldn't even see them when I pulled his memories out.
Fascinating. DM question: are we near the bodies?
Carmen's body is literally just surrounded by all you kindred that are still here, all the important people, and then your coterie. Kind of just in a loose circle around the body. No one's touched Carmen yet. And then the pack's about like 20 feet away off to the side, kind of very close to the body of Marcus, and like checking him over. He obviously does not show anything either on his form.
In the professional opinion of my esteemed guest, a doctor searching a corpse to see any. There's clearly no wounds, but distinguishing features, would that set off any alarm bells?
Mm,
What? Run that by what? Run that by me again.
Do you think people would freak out if I checked one of the bodies to see if I can determine anything?
They're probably gonna freak out no matter what.
Oh, good. Then I'm not
No,
going to
they're
care.
already freaking out. Yeah.
Then I'm okay. I'm going to start checking over one of the bodies, the one that's
Yeah.
close enough that I can do so.
yeah, you move towards Carmen's body, and no one really stops you. They're all just kind of. A lot of the primogens are just kind of in shock, not knowing what to do. Jane eyes you, and Gabriella looks like she's about to step in, but Jane just hurriedly whispers to her and just gestures you to, like, do what you need to do.
Well, cracks knuckles, too many knuckles pop. Let's see. Outer bits first, and I'm just going to examine mostly the eyes and kind of around the throat, because I know you said no external injuries, but
Mm-hmm.
check to see if there's anything bloodshot, anything that could determine something just from outer look.
Yeah, give me medicine and um this is actually gonna be medicine and occult.
Medicine and occult. Could this?
Yes.
I'm not. I won't ask for the other thing. Um,
Isn't that too
Yep, I
ability
know.
based?
I know.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
hold on while I pull up my dice roller.
Me over here wondering why Discord's pinging me, realizing I didn't have it on Do Not Disturb this whole time.
While this is happening, can I send Pete to go see if oh wait. Question on mechanic wise.
Mm-hmm.
Does Peep understand English?
Um,
Probably not, right?
not very well.
Okay.
I mean, he's just like any pet. He can kind of get what you're getting at, but like
Yeah.
it's not.
Well, but I could talk, but if I sent Pete to like spy, he would not know what was going on.
No, he would not be
Probably.
able to tell
Okay.
you.
Never mind. I
He
take
would
that
not
back.
have the intelligence to spy for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So on the crowns that I'm a doctor, that's 8 successes.
Cool. So outwardly, you don't really notice anything surface level, but as you start to like scan it, you even like pull out a scalpel and make a small incision. Blood isn't what comes out. It's this black, almost like ink-like substance that starts leaking out from where you cut.
Well, that shouldn't be in you. I'm going to um I'm going to like find a disused blood bag that is no longer has anything in it and just collect a bit of that into
Yeah,
that.
it's just pouring out like any wound would from where you cut. It seems to be just like if you cut her in like her like where her wrist is where it would bleed normally, it's just this ink-like substance.
Fascinating. No real clue into cause of death, though if this is what your blood is, I presume probably something to do with that.
And as you put it in the bag and you seal it, the thing you notice about the substance is it is slightly moving within the bag.
Huh.
Not quite like Venom from Marvel, but it's very actively moving in that bag.
My brain went to that. Huh. Interesting. Just shove it back into my trench coat and rejoin my group.
Yeah, as you stand up with that and start to move back over, you see one of the other pack members very angrily just walk past all of you, spin Jane around, grab her by the neck, and put her against the pillar. Immediate. All the kindred lower, and all the pack are growling. Told Marcus we shouldn't have came to this fucking event in the first place, and now he's dead. And one of you's gonna answer to what the fuck is going on. Okay, big fella, you made your point. Our leader was killed too. I'm not even on the council, so I would appreciate it if you let me the fuck go, right?
Look in between the group, going to lock eyes with all of them and just be like,
Yeah, and for reference, this dude's like 7 foot tall, just muscle. Jane is like 5'2", just very like looks 18 years old. This dude almost has her whole head in his hand with the way he's gripping her neck.
what's my measure of care in this circumstance?
Gabriella steps forward and grabs his shoulder. We want to know what happened just as much as you did. So let go of my associate and take Marcus away. We will figure this out, but obviously we both need to regroup. And we don't want any further violence. And as she says that, like, the dude looks back, and they are quite outnumbered. I mean, every primogen from Chicago, as well as the other cities, are still around, as well as your coterie. And there's, like, him and, like, 4 other pack members.
Are we the only kindred here who aren't Primogen?
Yes, you are the only just normal coterie people here.
I don't like that.
Why the fuck are we here?
Why are we
Why the
here?
fuck are we here?
Don't
Your
we suck?
coterie was invited because even though there's all these primogens in Chicago, Jane is the second oldest person in Chicago.
And
Jane's
we all got assigned to her because we suck. So it's crazy that we're
yeah,
here.
because Jane's the only one that doesn't have any obligations, but is powerful enough to keep the 4 of you technically on a leash.
Whoops.
Well, while this is all happening, Cricket, while everyone's like focused on that happening, Cricket wants to look around and see if anyone watching is acting like weird or
Oh, you want to try to
suspicious.
insight the group?
Yeah,
Yeah, give me insight and
looks particularly proud or something.
insight and composure.
All right. Composure, that's the funny one.
What? You're telling me Cricket doesn't have a high composure? Wild.
That is 1 success.
I mean, one success, no one really looks too out of place to you. Obviously, the pack are all just extremely pissed. A lot of the primogens that are from out of Chicago don't really look too concerned. They're just like kind of amused by the situation. All the people from Chicago, all the primogens, as well as the council, look worried. And then Jane is very quickly turning blue, which is weird for a kindred, but eventually this dude lowers her down. We are going to have to tell the rest of the pack. We'll be in touch. But this isn't over. And he gestures to the 4 of them, and they grab Marcus's body, and the pack just starts to head out. Gabriella says first, okay, thank you everyone for coming. Head the fuck home. I don't care. This is done. Thanks for visiting Chicago. Get out. As well as the rest of you as well. Jane, your group stay. Chris, and then she just starts pointing to like all the people part of Carmen's court, but she sends all the primogens away. So it leaves the 4 of you, Jane, Gabriella, Valerie, Chris, Kevin, left. So the Inquisitor, the Keeper, the Seneschal, and the Sheriff, as well as your coterie.
I think I speak for everyone in the room when I ask why the fuck are we here?
You're here because I'm here, obviously, but
Currently speaking, at this very moment.
Why are we still here?
because before we were rudely interrupted by that dog, me, Gabriella, and Chris were discussing what to do. Because without a prince, it's up to the 3 of us to kind of keep things together from what Carmen has discussed beforehand. So we got to figure out what happened, and does anyone have any leads on what could possibly happen?
Dude, did we not
Oh.
talk?
Some of my group was attacked tonight. You guys want to give them a quick debrief? And Gabriella looks over to the group and just squints her eyes again at Oscar, but that's the only like outward sign of that interaction. And I'm not gonna make you guys explain everything. We'll TLDR a little bit. Um, well, Gabriella kind of takes a seat. We need to check over Carmen. Uh, Zai, was it?
Yes.
Take the body to your office, but be very respectful.
There's visible excitement.
Jane gives you a look. We will we'll take the body back to the club. You can bring your equipment there. It's probably safer there anyway.
Okay, I can live with that.
You four are the only people not going to be not important enough to be busy over this, and I am going to be filling in. So you guys have just been assigned as the new task force to figure out what the fuck is going on.
We just got taken
You
like,
don't
for
have a
ride.
choice, Oscar.
It's
I
not
don't
about
care.
choice.
I
It's not
don't
about
care.
choice.
This is the most serious Jane's ever been with the four of you. I honestly do not care. You will have the others in our club if you need help, but we gotta figure this out quick before all of the other cities saw this week. The pack is gonna be. We have no idea how they're gonna react to this, and we still don't know what the fuck was causing all this magic shit that we just found out tonight from Carmen. Obviously, something was connected because this is not normal. And she just gestures to the still open wound, bleeding that substance.
Who becomes prince?
That will be a matter that needs to be talked about later once we figure out what's going on. But there'll have to be there's ceremonies and processes for all of that later.
So we're currently in a city with no prince until this gets
Which
solved.
makes us a target, so we need to figure this out as soon as possible. The three of us,
Right.
and Jane gestures to herself, Gabriella, and Chris, will try to keep a handle on things, but you guys are the only ones that know that are unattached. So you're gonna
Well, we
have
got
to be my
targeted.
eyes and ears. I know, and I don't like that, but we don't really have a choice here. You guys are obviously tied into this whether you want to be or not.
So you want us to be bait?
Honestly, yeah.
Cool. So next time that I see something that's coming our way, I tell you, all of you, exactly what's going to happen, and I tell you that we shouldn't go somewhere. We're going to remember this, right? And we're going to remember how I am not the crazy one in this conversation.
Yeah, and you're also gonna remember who you're talking to, Lawrence.
I slowly looks over.
Thank you. Right.
When I'm done with the whole autopsy, if you want to refer to it that way. This is a question for later. We'll worry about that later.
Well, where are they? And she gestures, and you see coming up are Ashley and Tasha, the ones that came here to the party with Jane. Uh, Tasha and Ashley immediately see the body and like both go wide-eyed. Obviously, stuff has happened. You two, escort the four of them and the late prince to the club and lock it down. Where no one's going anywhere for the night or the day. Just set up their rooms. Understood. Are you sure you want us to now, Tasha? Okay.
I give a big look at Zai.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm gonna need my stuff.
Ta- Tasha's like, yeah, we can make a stop. Let's just. Jane's scary right now. Let's just go.
Mhm.
All
This will
right,
be
lead the
rough.
way then.
But yeah, you
Yeah.
see Tasha just walk over to the body and kind of lift it up into like a fireman's carry. Um, yeah, lead the way. We'll call, and you just see Ashley's already on the phone calling car service, and you guys head out. We'll say that they make a stop near your lab, and you
Mhm.
grab your gear, and you guys make it to Club Blush, which is already completely empty, minus the rest of the seven, which are the rest of the mortals under Jane's influence.
This is not a serious question. I'm going to preamble with that.
Mhm.
But you have to wonder, like, what generation is the prince? And we've just been handed.
Yep,
Why
we
you?
sure were.
You just kind of like put that in front of us, and you have to know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see how happy it's making Javante.
I do.
See, me and Jem are just like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You guys head back to the club. Tasha Mila is like, everyone just go home for the night. I'll be here with these four until Jane gets back. You guys know where your rooms
That
are.
sounds so
She
exciting.
gestures to the four of you. Just, we don't really have a. Just use the conference room, I guess, for the body.
But what I was going to ask, do you mind if it gets
We'll
messy?
get it clean. Just make sure whatever you do can be. I think they want the body intact after you're done, so just be careful.
Sure, sure, I'll be of utmost care.
Lawrence, go with them.
Right. Love to.
Just
Hmm.
for protocol, no one of you alone with the body at any time.
I feel like that's more of a shot at me, but that's fine.
I feel like it's pretty crazy that we've been left with this in the first place and none of us can be alone with it. But I
Yeah,
keep hitting my point, don't I?
yeah, it's been a crazy night, and I don't really understand how most of this works either. So, um, I'm quite happy to just stay a thrall. I'm gonna go lock up, and Tasha just heads out to the front to lock her down the club.
There's
Any
another option, actually, Oscar. You were wondering what to do about your little problem.
Yeah.
We can talk about thralls and ghouls a little bit later.
Okay.
We got some options in front of us.
That just doesn't feel as consensual as what I
Does
know.
anyone else just want to join me in the surgery room for these conversations, or is it just going to be me and the preacher?
I'll come. I'll give me a second. I kind of lean over the bar and I grab a bottle. Like, all right, let's go.
Yeah,
Cricket? Yes.
I'll go.
I mean, yeah, the bar's open. Melissa,
It
Melissa
better
left,
be.
so there isn't anyone there to tell you no.
Yeah.
If there's Everclear, I will need that.
Okay. I guess it's there. What about 151? Do you want that too?
No, I just need Everclear.
Okay.
Conference room it is, and I'm going to lay that body out on the long wooden table.
Yeah, you sure
Well,
do.
what are we doing? What are we doing? What is this? This like everything's happening so fast. Okay, like
Which part do you want to know about?
I don't. You know what? Ask Cricket. I just start
Ricky,
drinking.
you got questions?
No,
All
when
right,
can
then
we
it seems like
leave?
we're all good. I think we're stuck here for the night, is what I'm hearing.
Cup of water, pours
Okay.
Everclear into cup of water. Takes scalpels, puts it into Everclear bottle.
So one of you got a cell phone. I know we're not
I
supposed
do.
to, but I feel like one of you does. All right. Can I borrow it?
What are you gonna do?
I need to make one phone call.
Don't let
I'll do it right here. You can watch me.
don't look at my files.
I don't know how to use smartphones.
Man,
I
how you
literally
function?
just like I call my church and just be like, I'm not going to be back tonight. Don't worry about it. Don't let the place fall down without me. And then I give them Cricket's number to call back if something occurs. And I'll give the phone back. All right, thank you.
So what are you doing?
Cutting clothes off.
Do we have like? Why is it so? That's not supposed to be in there, right, Sai?
What, black bile viscous liquid that's moving? No, that should not be in there.
Oh, I didn't know it was moving. Okay, yeah.
Slight movement. As for what I am doing, they said to have the body intact, but they also are having me do the autopsy, which means that this part has to go, and I'm just cutting right down the middle.
The Y cut.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you do the Y cut and open up, just a shit ton of this stuff just starts pouring out.
All right. Oh, right.
Ew.
And
Yeah.
as it all pours out and eventually stops, there's nothing on the inside of this body.
That'll do it.
Like no organs.
Nope, nothing. Just
I
this
mean,
substance. Everything on
is
the
this
inside
like-
of this body has been dissolved or taken or whatever. It's just not there.
Is this more
The-
magic?
No skeletal system, no nervous system, no organs, no nothing. Just literally, it. You don't even know how the body looked as normal as it did on the outside. Still
Just gonna give a smell test.
rancid.
Ugh.
Okay.
So,
How are you
Cause
supposed to put
of-
this back?
cause of death, mass liquefaction of everything. I wonder.
What clan can do that?
No, that's a good question. Hmm. I wouldn't put it past. I suppose a Tremere could, technically speaking.
Couldn't your clan?
Zemitze.
I know. Couldn't your clan do something like this?
Technically, but being technical, the problem is that we wouldn't. This, like, push his hand in, lifts it, some of the goop out, and drops it back. There's no artistry in this, and it's just. Also, if we wanted to do something with the prince, we would make it more of a show.
Hmm.
This was a
Hey.
pretty big show.
Yeah, you don't think that was like, ooh, fell through.
But post that, I can't even fleshcraft this.
So like a longer art piece is what you're saying. Not
Yeah.
not a bang bop, that's it.
No, make a flesh sculpt servant, distort the face and features. Gonna open up the mouth to see if the teeth are still there.
Teeth are still there.
All right. I was speaking with the prince moments, maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes before all this happened. So at that point, and I don't look at me like that. I don't know what's going on here. At that point, she was conscious, speaking. I don't know her well, seemed normal. And then there's this. So I see a couple different options here, right? One of them is that this was growing in her, this was changing her all the while. That seems unlikely. Another one is that it happened in those 15 minutes. Someone was in that room with her and that werewolf, Marcus.
Hmm.
Could have been whatever those runes were got activated. Could have been that this is not her at all, which seems unlikely. But my question is, why would anybody do this and not claim it?
I'm going to propose a theory. Dip clawed hand to the viscous liquid, lift it back up, and just like pinching finger. Could be a magus.
Hey Javante, since you just touched it with your bare hand, you want to make me a stamina composure roll?
Mass.
No. No, I don't want to do that. Thanks for asking. Oh, fuck it.
And I am going to roll against this.
Stamina composure, you said?
Yep. Ooh.
Oh my god. 2 successes, possible bestial failure. Yep.
Okay. So I rolled 3 successes, so that is going to be a bestial failure. So you're going to take 1 point of aggravated damage because I beat you by 1 success. As you guys see, as Zai grabs this substance, immediately it starts to like acidically burn through your fingers, Zai, to where your hand is starting to burn through from this substance. And as that happens, what does your bestial failure do? Because it is also triggered in this moment as your body goes into fight or flight response from this thing attacking your nervous system.
So realizing that it's like eating away, he's going to start like physically stretching out his finger to essentially like move it away from the rest of his arm as possible. So just longer and longer, and is going to go into fight response and just like swipe at the air.
Can I like rip those fingers off of him?
You just rip his fingers off?
If it's like
Oh,
crawling.
if you reach for my hand, he is just going to grab your wrist.
Okay.
What
Right.
is your compulsion when your bestial failure is triggered?
My compulsion, hold on. What is my compulsion? That's a great question. I don't actually know.
Should be under your clan stuff if you don't have it. I can bring it
Yes,
up.
yeah. Let me, yeah. Yeah, could you actually help bring that up real quick while
Yeah,
because I have
I'm
to find the
bringing it
book
up
again.
right now. Just gonna go to their site because I think it's all their compulsions on there. Here we go, and you are
Oh,
this one.
yeah, that's about right.
When afflicted with this compulsion, they become obsessed with owning something in the scene, be it an object, property, or I think I know what that's gonna be.
Yeah, just about.
Okay, so what does it look like as you elongate your body and eventually you're able to like shake this stuff off, but you are fully in this now.
It's just going to put that hand over the mouth of the prince and just like scraping fingernails against the canine teeth.
Right.
I'm good. Fuck. Okay, don't touch it.
For science, I guess.
Yeah. It burns. So acidic, possibly. And it hurts severely. So I can tell you that whatever that was that hit their insides definitely caused a severe amount of pain. Ah. Any other questions, class?
These seem lesser than you just burning your fingers off. I was like, I thought that it seemed like a bad idea, but I trusted you, and now that happened, and now I'm like, oh, okay, we're just throwing science at the wall. Uh,
What about what he does has previously not been just throwing science at the wall?
having
There's a
multiple arms, that's
there's a
pretty kind of cool, but like,
All right.
Mad science is still science.
Don't ever forget about the mad.
Also, you did have a right idea at some point there, Oscar, so I'll actually take you up on that invitation. He is just going to rip his index finger off.
Yeah.
Yay.
Like, I thought you could just reattach a new one because
Fair
I mean,
enough.
I just thought that was your thing.
That goes
can.
on. That goes along with your 1 point of aggravated damage that you already take, so that's fine. Which will
Yep.
take a full day to recover.
Yep.
So that's how you. That's the only way to heal aggravated damage.
Oscar, you know that we're vampires and we regrow stuff anyway, right?
That's what I was gonna just. Well, wait, like all of it, or like,
Yeah.
is this like a starfish kind of thing, where like if I were to be split down the middle, kind of, I could two different ones?
Well, split down the middle is going to kill you.
No,
Okay,
That's a step too far. But for the most part, yeah, you can sort of regrow stuff.
okay. I haven't had to deal with that yet. I
Well,
know
you
we
can-
regenerate. I just didn't know it was like.
I can fix that for you. Give me your hand.
Javante, as you're
don't-
as Zai is
no.
kind of like holding on to Jane's body, do you see the black stuff on the table is moving slowly towards you?
Towards Zai?
Yeah, towards Zai.
Oh,
Oh, you fuck
I
right
think
off
it
with that.
Likes you. All right.
they found their new papa.
All right. Is there something we can contain this with? Has anybody got a big Ziploc?
Grabs the bottle of Everclear I poured into the cup and just sets it down.
Or like a, I don't know, Tupperware container with a lid on it?
Wouldn't it just eat through that?
I don't know.
Not eating through the table.
True.
Checks the underneath of the table.
You guys do remember? You guys do remember Zai took a bag of it and the bag was fine. That's just plastic.
As a no, with all of them looking around, I am going to pop both of the teeth off of the prince.
The fangs.
Yeah, I'm popping both the fangs
Okay.
off.
Zai?
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
What are you going to do with those?
Looks at him. Don't know yet.
Make earrings.
Little
That would be
gauche for my
such a
taste.
fucking power move. Side made earrings of the prince's teeth. Jesus Christ.
It's a little gauche for my taste, but thinking about it.
All right.
There's nothing else to analyze. It's just this, right? Like,
No, the cause of death is absolute liquefaction of the internal structure.
right. There's
Question is where that happened. And when.
well,
and
we
why.
know-
This isn't my strong suit.
we know about the blood circle by the prince's window from my vague memories that I made, and then we know that whoever used that for me to do that has done something for us.
We're all connected. Every time,
Yeah,
I try,
we're all connected. Yes.
every time I try to look at one of your auras, so when I try to see into you, I see these strands connecting us.
Are we? Then if we know that we've been connected, there someone has to be watching us other than Jane, because Jane wouldn't potentially. I mean, we could be easily like pushed off, inaccessible, cut off this malignant thing, right? We were technically near the thing that happened,
But we're being used.
right? But we're also being used by somebody else.
We're
So Jane,
useful.
fuck, you're right. We could be useful.
Well, I mean, you probably just killed the prince, so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't like how it's. I was thinking it. I didn't like it verbalized.
I don't know why anyone would be watching us. We're perfectly normal for our kind. I say flesh crafting the prince's teeth onto the back parts of my canines.
I don't think
Is that just a thing you can do, or is that like a roll?
Flesh crafting just allows me to do that. I can use
I
any
love
part
that.
of my body, which means I can also attach things to it.
Cool.
I'm putting the prince's teeth behind my regular vampire teeth.
Cool.
Lawrence is
Stay on
so
the
focused.
stay on the Zoom after everyone leaves tonight, Javante.
Why?
Lawrence is so focused on a thought, he's not that he doesn't say shit about that, and he just goes, "Zai,
Yeah.
you're along with all this, you're an actual doctor, right?"
Yes.
What I saw of us was we were all laid out, and they put the same sort of blood in all of them. Do we all have the same blood type still?
I can find out.
Yeah, go eat, go drink someone else other than me.
I technically have to.
Sorry. What?
I had a sip. Anyways, you want to find out? Give me your wrist.
I give him my wrist. Bite.
For science.
Wait, you could have just sipped that, right? Like, okay, whatever.
It's
Give me
faster.
your
Or is
wrist.
It's faster to just bite.
Oh, you fucking just, I've been fed off of so much today, Jesus Christ.
So you're just gonna take a bite out of everyone and test.
Everybody gonna
This is-
taste the Oscar tonight.
Give me intelligence medicine.
Haven't you already tasted my blood? You were wiping my tears off my face.
Yeah, but it's been a bit.
It's also
Yeah.
different between feeding and actually trying to figure something out. When you're feeding, you don't really pay attention to much else.
4 successes.
Cool. The Usually when you taste blood from other kindred, you can kind of tell what clan they're in, right? Because each blood's kind of more distinct, and they have their certain disciplines and their abilities and all that kind of stuff. And while that is clearly that you guys are of different clans, like that is for sure, you guys already know that your talents lay otherwise. The blood does seem to be very linked together. Like it should have been whoever changed you was the same person. But the
Interesting.
fact that you guys are 4 different clans is really weird. And as you kind of like analyze the blood further, your clan sticks out the most. Whoever did this was from your clan.
That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. And also
What?
very disheartening.
What's
We
that?
taste very similar.
Mm.
To note, there are some notes of your clans. However, the taste is too similar to ignore. It would almost seem like we all had the same sire. Unfortunately speaking, that same sire would be of my clan, which means that there's another dragon here.
Oh, we have dragons now. God damn it.
The dragon, it's a term, a nickname for Clan Zemitze.
So
Cool nickname.
your flesh crafting doesn't go to that detail, does it? It couldn't change the. I mean, vampire clans are basically magic.
Mine,
I don't mean you. I mean like flesh
mine,
crafting.
no, but I suppose a magic of some variety of our discipline could.
Yeah, this is so far outside of anything you've ever heard of, Zai. Like you've never been able to you've never heard of anyone determined in someone's clan like that. It's usually just whatever sire your sire is, that's what you are. They should all be Samisi like you if but the fact that they're all distinct clans is weird.
Strange.
The only times that I'm aware of somebody's clan not matching their sires is thin bloods who and Caitiff. And Caitiff can come out with just about any kind of powers. They're a wild card. But you think we're clans. You think we're of the clans we think we are.
Everything about you all denotes that. But the sire remains the same. I'm I have theories going, but it's
I
gonna
don't.
if it helps, this is a highly unusual situation, Cricket. Kind of just trying to move my jaw so because the new teeth are weird. Just okay.
Mm.
So I'm not going to be able to rest tonight.
Then I grab your whatever.
It's more I'm going to be up thinking. I'm just going to be here. Actually, that means that
Say
you all need
a
to.
knock on the conference door.
No.
By all means, come in.
What if it's a
It,
bad guy?
There's kind of a mess
Then
in here.
there's four of us. If there's a one bad
it's
guy, we'll kill them.
Tasha opens the door, looks at the body. Not even gonna ask. Jane called to
We
tell
don't
me
know, so
that
great.
she's gonna be late. I think they're just staying in the arena. I think they just paid. I don't know. They did something to make sure no one enters it for another day. So a bunch of kindred have been there to secure it for all the important people still there. But I'll be here during the day. We'll rotate in and out to make sure no one gets in with you four here. Everything's locked down, so no lights should get in, and you guys should be good. So
Do we have any kind of, I don't know if you know, can you ask them if we can talk to these Guru? Because it's kind of important whether this is what the inside of Marcus looks like.
Yeah, if
yeah,
there's any
I'll.
doctors for the guru, could you just let us know? Because if
Do they
there's
have
not, my
do they have doctors or
services.
do they just heal
From
themselves?
what I heard, we were giving them a few days to cool down, understandably. But yeah, whenever we get a hold of their leadership, whatever that looks like now, we'll pass it
Mhm.
on. I'll let Jane know though. So,
Right.
but I'll be here for a bit, and then I think I think Nine Ball's still here too somewhere. He's probably still on his computer, but um the rest of them will be in and out throughout the day while you guys are stuck down here. So if you need anything, just let one of us know.
Right.
She closes the door behind you guys. But yeah, you guys are pretty much stuck in here for the day.
Because I'll stay in here with. I'm not sleeping until the day forces me to.
Do it when that happens, as I don't think my dirt's here, so.
I thought they said they were getting it for you.
Oh no, I did grab my dirt. We're fine. I can
Your
sleep,
dirt.
thank.
Good for you.
Yes, unfortunately, one of my weaknesses, we'll refer to it as that. I can't sleep unless it is within the dirt of my home.
Hmm.
That sucks.
It's quite unfortunate. I suppose we're sharing secrets. Does anyone else have anything they would like to share?
I
Anything?
knew Bunny before we talked to her, or I knew of her.
Hmm.
And why's that?
Because she's a streamer and she does makeup tutorials, and they're my favorite.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah, because you don't know how to use a phone.
Right.
Well, sucks for you.
All right.
Uh,
What's your secret?
Me? Or
Mm-hmm. Other
what?
than the fact that you have a fan club that has
Uh,
badges.
yeah. Um. mm, that was pretty up there. I don't. I think also I don't quite remember how I got into this thing. Um. Yeah.
Into what thing?
How I tech. I mean, other than the fact that everyone kind of knows like how they got into becoming a vampire, I don't remember mine.
Well, apparently none of us do. So,
Right, right. So like now I'm like on it's not it's an even footing thing now.
right.
What does your clan do? Have you figured it out yet?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
bunch of rebels, just angry at the government.
So, is your power just being angry?
Oh, I haven't finished. I haven't even done anything.
No.
My
Bruja,
power.
Bruja are known for being pretty tough, pretty strong. I know we haven't had an opportunity to get in a whole lot of fights, but I want to get in.
Any of you who would like, besides Oscar, give me an intelligence and occult roll.
Interesting.
Nope.
Why would you want to do a silly thing like that?
I will say that Zai does not care.
I forgot that I spec'd a cult with Christianity.
I love that. Christianity will not count as a specialty, but you can roll occult still.
2.
If you don't have any points in something, you don't.
You just roll the one you do. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I got 2 successes.
I only got 2 die.
Yeah. One
Oh.
success.
I got an angry skull and a success.
Yeah, something pings at you, Cricket, that being weird that he wouldn't remember that. But Florence, from what you've seen earlier, the fact that he lost his memory when he was controlled, but also with these people planting these memories in your heads of like how you were turned and stuff, and the fact that he doesn't have that, there may be something with Oscar specifically that kind of blots out part of that mind control to where like the memories just don't stick when he's controlled. Like that might be why he doesn't have a lot of the base knowledge that a lot of you guys do from your clans and all that stuff they filled in. Because obviously, like you were not from your clan like you thought, but you have this information, you have these memories, like you've experienced this. But Oscar seems to be a little less filled in.
There is something going on with your brain, buddy.
Cool. I don't. Okay.
As far as I know, that is not uncommon to Bruja.
Oh, okay. And fuck, I guess.
But as you guys settle in for the day, I should suppose, and as your bodies start to shut down and force you into rest, we cut across town to suburbs north of Chicago, as far away from the city as possible. A gathering of Guru. Marcus's body on a table, and just a lot of angry discussion, and we cut to the person who had Jane pinned to the column, as well as a couple of like much older werewolves, like probably 5 of them, like all in a meeting. This can't stand. We literally went to the first event with these people and they kill our leader, and you're just gonna talk to them? You're not gonna do anything? We don't know what happened. Obviously, their leader was murdered as well. So we need to work with them and figure out what happened. What we found in Marcus was not normal. And that was not of this earth. That was dark stuff. And we don't want to mess with that. This is bullshit and you know it. If you're not going to do anything, I am. And this person storms out of the tent, gestures to the 4 pack mates that he had with him at the party, and the 5 of them leave angrily from this gathering as the elders just shake their head and they move back into Chicago. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
I'm in for this.
Yay!
Sure, nothing's going to cover that. It's probably fine.
Nobody asked me secrets, so I'm thriving. Thank you.
But yeah, before we do our little outros, and you guys can tell everyone they can find you, our next session will be the first Sunday of December, because 3 of us are going to be at Pat's this week, and then obviously holiday stuff coming up as well, so we feel a little bit of a break between these next sessions, and then we'll be back first Sunday. So But before that, let's go around and tell everyone where they can find you, what you got, work you're working on, all that kind of fun stuff. And we will start with the person who wasn't here at the start. Javante, why don't you kick it off?
Hi, I'm Javante. I play games on the stupid freaking internet. You can find me every Thursday, typically on my channel, Eclipse 613, where I'm running either Set Sail, a game set in the world of One Piece, or Blood and Cinders, a game set in the world of Somnus Domina, is made by Logan Laidlaw. Um, I have a couple other things steadily filtering in through the pipes. Um, some things that will still be on stream, potentially on my channel, but also places that I'll be otherwise. Um, Again, holiday seasons are coming up on my end, so some stuff is slowing down, only to pick immediately back up in the coming year. So, eh. But if you're curious about what I'm doing, check my social media, which is mostly Twitter at Javante.
Perfect. Gem.
Hi, I'm Jem. You can find me everywhere at Imaginative or after PAX U, hopefully doing stuff on my new Twitch channel, Goodberry Cafe. And what do I have next? On Tuesday, I have my second session of a new campaign with the Cosmere RPG on Another World Tabletop at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time, where I'm playing a very good and dutiful Warren girl. And then, yeah, I'll be at PAX U later on this week. So I'm excited for that.
Perfect. Adrian.
Hi. I am AC Lawrence. I have a little podcast called Dungeons and Degrees. I interview a bunch of people, and I run a. What else do I do? Like a Friday game every now and then. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, that's mostly it. I'm trying to do some more content, but that'll be at a later date. It's been busy. We're wrapping up the year. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's basically me.
Perfect. And Luke.
Hey, my name is Luke. I can be found sometimes on social media. At this point, it's kind of even not worth saying it because I don't really post. More relevantly, I can be found over on Javante's channel for Set Sail on Thursdays, and also occasionally other things like being Dr. House, which was delightful. Those are my main things. Other than that, I'm usually playing 100 different games at home, and so many of them vampire. If you're really, really interested in what's happening in Central Illinois, you can follow me on Twitter. It's Luke_Taylor23. If I ever remember to post, I will let you know what is going on in the news in my part of the world.
Perfect. And of course, I am Paige. You can find me all over the internet at Paige Continued. I am a trans lesbian content creator and streamer, and the lead storyteller and creative director here at The Story Continued here on Twitch and on YouTube. Other stuff I have going on this week. Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central, I will be over on Art Light Port's Twitch channel for our bi-weekly X-Men game. A lot of our personal information came out at the end of last session, so I'm pretty sure me and Aetherius are in a fight in character before we then see each other at PATS this week. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna have to make up at the parties and stuff. It'll be great. We would get raided right as we're going off. Thanks, Raiders. Welcome in. Other than that, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central on my channel here at Story Continue, we will be having our cast back from the Return, our DC game that we just wrapped up for a talkback episode. We're going to answer questions that I come up with. Anyone in the chat wants to answer questions can ask questions of the cast about the campaign while we are all playing Marvel Rivals at the same time. So it'll be fun. I'm going to be totally building questions all week at work and not doing work because I'm not. My mind's already at Pat's. But yeah, besides that, I will be at Pat's U Thursday through Sunday, along with two of these lovely people here. If you see me, come say hi. I should just be mostly roaming around the floor, so I don't have any panels or anything. So I'm more than welcome to talk to. But beyond that, we will see you guys in a few weeks back here for Chicago After Dark and see how we get after tonight's episode, how we go from here. So have a good night, everybody.